Live TV show, and I just realized how blue I am today. Blue shirt, blue hair, blue background. Sorry, I got to make an adjustment here because it looks like I'm going to step right out of my screen here. Oops, wrong direction. Let's go back down. There we go. And so what I'm essentially doing is testing out a couple of the platforms, BlueJeans and Be.Live TV. And I know I often feel funny talking about another platform on somebody else's platform. So I'm using Be.Live. And the reason I'm using Be.Live is because I tried to do earlier in BlueJeans, but BlueJeans failed me. But I still love BlueJeans. So what I thought I would do is just take a couple moments to talk about a little bit of the differences, just in case you are not aware of one or the other. If you're watching here on BeLive TV, you may already know about BeLive and know that it's an awesome platform. And I'm saying BlueJeans, you're saying, what the heck's BlueJeans? And you know of it as pants, but it also is a Facebook Live platform. It's also a conferencing platform, much like Skype, but better, or much like Zoom. All right, so, and it's a lot like Zoom because Zoom now also does Facebook Live, right? So I'm just going to focus on BeLive TV right now and BlueJeans. Now, BlueJeans, I started using, I went live on Facebook almost the day that Facebook Live became available on Facebook, and began researching and studying and trying to figure out how I could use it for my business and boosting my, my platform, my expertise, and some of the things that I'm doing. And I've of course have been following it for a very long time and really diving deeply into some of these platforms, and got into BlueJeans when it first became available, and got to know some of the support people and some of the people behind BlueJeans. And kind of the same thing happened in BeLive, but not quite as deep. Molly Mahoney is the first one who introduced me to BeLive TV, and then of course Jeff, and who else uses BeLive? There's a few other people that use BeLive that have really been using it long before I have, and are using it very, very well. So BlueJeans. BlueJeans was one of the first to be able to make it possible for me to interview people. And so one of the things that I love about BlueJeans is that it gave me that opportunity to interview somebody no matter where they were in the world. And it works really well. The ability to be able to use other broadcasting software as a camera within BlueJeans became apparent early on. So I use right now, like I'm using Nemo Live, which allows me to use a lower third of my own. Of course, at BeLive, I can have a lower third, but I also with BlueJeans, Nemo Live, I'm able to use a lower third because I'm using Nemo Live as my camera within BeLive. It also Mimo Live within BlueJeans allowed me to share my screen, and also BlueJeans by itself allows you to share your screen. So on that level alone, BlueJeans was at that time perfect for what I was doing. I was able to interview people, and I was able to share my screen regardless of whether I was using Mimo Live or not. I could just be using a regular webcam. I could even be using the camera on my computer and still sharing my screen in Facebook Live. At that time, we weren't able to use even our computers, our laptops, or our PCs for broadcasting in the Facebook app. We had to be using something like BlueJeans. And so it served a purpose. It was fantastic, and still is a fantastic platform. However, right now, because of a recent update, I think nothing is working for me in BlueJeans because I tried to go live twice, and it said I was live. It even said you are now live and you're recording, and yet nothing broadcasted out. So if for some reason you guys were able to see me in the Facebook Live TV show earlier, because of, on my end, it wasn't showing that I was actually live. So please let me know in a comment or something in the Facebook Live TV show that you actually were able to see me at that time. It was about, I want to say it was about 4 o'clock. I tried to broadcast twice in Facebook Live using both the browser BlueJeans version and the app BlueJeans version on my computer, and both of them said I was going live, and nothing with broadcasting. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I got to tell you that it is a solid platform. Like anything else, as they update things, as Facebook changes their algorithms and their whatever behind the stuff, technological crap that allows Facebook to exist and be alive, because they change things so constantly, it is really hard. I can't imagine being a software provider like 22 Social or Be.Live TV or BlueJeans, trying to keep up with the constant changes that Facebook makes to their platform. So right now it has a little glitch. Right now I'm not able to use it, but I got to tell you that I really like it for the ability within the platform to be able to share my screen and to interview a lot of people. I can have a lot of people on an interview. All right, so that's BlueJeans, and it's more than 3, right? You can have 6 people on camera on your broadcast, and then other people in the background waiting to come on and kind of filtering them through, and people can speak, and then it'll automatically go to their camera and make them the primary on that discussion. So it's really a cool platform, works out really well. Again, just like Zoom, very, very good. I'm not talking about Zoom right now because I just want to make sure and stick with BlueJeans right now, but I think Zoom also is a very, very good platform. A lot of people are using it and finding it that it's very useful. So now let's talk about Be.Live TV, which we're on right now. I love Be.Live TV. It's been really good. Every so often there's a minor glitch with me where I can't comment from the dashboard. I'll try to comment and hit comment and it won't show up. So I've had that glitch on occasion, but it works for me now and has been working very, very well. Be.Live now allows you to have up to 3 people on camera and has a couple formats that you can choose from. You can have 1 primary and then 2 small ones. You can have, I think, 3 across side by side. And then you can have a bunch of other, you can then make somebody just the primary and the other 2 cameras disappear. And then when one of the other people want to talk, then you can bring it all back. You can control that all in the dashboard when you're using that particular broadcast selection. You cannot share your screen using Be.Live TV all by itself. You cannot do that. But you can have comments, and you can see comments when you're actually in the dashboard. So if you're in the dashboard, you can see comments that are coming in if they're commenting on the Facebook page that you're broadcasting in. If you're using something like LiveLeap and broadcasting to another Facebook page that you may own or somebody else's group or something like that, you won't see a comment if they're commenting on that Facebook page. So for instance, I'm broadcasting right now on the Facebook Live TV show. If you comment while you're on my Facebook page called the Facebook Live TV show, I will see your comment here on my dashboard. I also broadcast in my mastermind group, a mastermind page. And so when it's broadcasting into that mastermind page, if somebody comments on the mastermind page, the comment won't show up here in my dashboard because they're on a page that I'm not broadcasting on. All right, so you want to make sure that that's understood, because your people are going to be commenting and maybe asking a question and you're not going to see it. If you have notifications opened up on your computer, you will see these notifications come up every so often and you're going to wonder, is that somebody commenting? You may want to click over and see if somebody's commenting. Hey, Charmaine. You're welcome, Charmaine. And then this is another cool thing. I'm going to show you what Be.Live can do. And when somebody comments, you can bring their comment so that it shows. And I think that's very, very powerful. These things I'm bringing up right now, you cannot do in BlueJeans. You cannot see comments in their dashboard. It does not have that ability right now, but they say they're working on it, and they've been working on it since I've known them. So I'm sure they'll get it at some point, but right now you can't do that. And when somebody comments, you can actually highlight it and actually have it come up so that everybody can see. That's really, really powerful because people like to see themselves. I'm not saying Charmaine does in particular, but people like to see that you like their comment and then you show it to everybody that's watching. So very, very powerful thing for you to be able to use in the Be.Live platform that, again, you can't use in BlueJeans. It does allow you to use Mimo Live or OBS or Wirecast as your camera. So if you want to share your screen, like if I want to share my screen like now, I'm just going to, let me see, I don't even know if I have it set up that I can do that. Probably should have checked that first. Hold on. Let me find something that I can use here. We'll use, all right, so I'm going to show you Be.Live's dashboard. And I can do that because I'm using Mimo Live as my camera. Wow, that is a really slow fade. Look at that. Oh, I have a 10-second fade. So anyway, that's my desktop. It looks really odd. Let me change that to something else so it doesn't look so odd. Let's go to iTunes. All right, there's my iTunes. The rental period for Hop has ended. All right, so that's my desktop right there, and it's showing, and I'm able to show that not in Be.Live, but I'm using Mimo Live as my camera. All right, so I'll get rid of that, and it'll bring me back. Oh my gosh, I changed that. It's 7.2 seconds. So on Mimo Live, you can change how long it takes for it to transition back over to the other screen. And obviously, I don't know what I hit, but I changed it to 10 seconds. All right, let's now speed it up. Let's make it 2.6 seconds. So you can see now it shows up a little bit faster. All right, and then I take it back down. I have my lower third, like I said before. This is all in Mimo Live. All right, that's not something that I'm using in Be.Live TV. Be.Live TV does allow you to have a lower third. I don't have one set up right now. Let's see if I'll just type my name really quick. All right, and then I show that, and there is my lower third. All right, and this now is in BeLive TV. That's from the dashboard that I'm using right now, and I can hide it whenever I want. So in that case, the button comes up, and then you have to hit the button again to turn it off. You cannot do that in BlueJeans. BlueJeans does not have a lower third. BlueJeans does not allow you to see the comments within BlueJeans, and it does not allow you to show somebody's comment on there. It does, BlueJeans does allow you to share your screen. BeLive TV does not. BeLive TV does allow you now to interview people that are anywhere in the world, up to 3 people on screen at the same time, and I believe 10 people in the waiting room. One thing about people being in the waiting room is if they're talking, you can't hear them. When they're in there, it mutes their mic automatically, and when they come on camera, then you can hear them. Let's see, Charmaine says, I usually use BlueJeans with Mimo Live, but don't want to have problems with BlueJeans. What does that mean? Do you think Mimo Live causes a glitch in BlueJeans? Is that what you're saying? Or that BlueJeans doesn't like it when you use Mimo Live? Not quite sure about that. Have I heard about Ecamm? I have heard about it, but I have not looked at it yet. I've been really kind of just watching what's been going on with Zoom. It has been the next one I've been kind of looking at. I like Zoom. Zoom's pretty good. But I really want to really focus on the ones that I'm currently looking at and just kind of testing them out. But BeLive has been adding stuff so quickly lately that I've really liked it a lot. And so I've not had that chance to go to Ecamm. I keep thinking about going on an Ecamm, and I will. That will be something that I'll look at pretty soon. No, that people have been having problems with BlueJeans. I know. I don't know what's going on. I talked to support yesterday. And talked to, oh my gosh, I forgot her name. I have a new support person that contacted. She actually called me to ask me about how things have been going with BlueJeans. That's one thing that I do like about BlueJeans. BlueJeans is very active in their support. I've really liked the help that they give. I know that people like Yael, who is somebody who's in my mastermind group, she has really good luck with their support, and they've even helped her with broadcasts. And now I'm not saying they're going to do that for everybody. I just know that Yael has had good luck with them, and it's worked out really well for her with their support team. So their support reached out to me, gave me a call yesterday, and wanted to know what I've been doing, and I had to be honest with them and said that it hasn't been working for me lately. So they're going to look into it and get back to me. They do have some good features that are coming up. I know one thing for sure that they talked about that they're excited about is that they're going to have enhanced audio. That they said something about Dolby. Not quite sure what that means yet. I'm sure that I'll get more information soon. But Dolby sound, whatever that means, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be really good sound. And as I've spoken about before, and as many of you know, sound may be even more important than the quality of your video. Sound is super, super important. People will not watch if your sound is horrible. And so enhancing the sound, making it better can only be good. Can only be good for us. And so they're doing that. And then I talked to them about being able to have comments in the dashboard. She was going to check and see where they're at on making that available, and then being able to make the comments when they do come up to show, so people can see what people are commenting, just like I did with Charmaine there. And BlueJeans also does have, yeah, Charmaine just talked about that, it has an active Facebook page with quick responses from their support. Yeah, their support is awesome. And so I really like it. I think they're going to, of course, like I said, anything that's dealing with Facebook has to have a tough time keeping up with what's been going on with changes to Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I think it's already been like 3 times in the last couple of weeks I've seen that my app on my phone has updated and said, that thank you for, sticking with Facebook as we update the app or something like that. I forget what it says, but it lets you know that they've just recently updated the app again. And so I'm sure that means that it's going to be a problem with any app that's associated with Facebook. 22 Social, I know from time to time I tried to log on today and it kept telling me that I didn't have an account. And I know I had an account. And so I just really quickly sent a message over to their support. They said, yep, it's a bug. They're fixing it. And then it was fixed within an hour or two after I tried to log in, and all better. And that is the life of dealing with Facebook. So I hope all this made sense and made it pretty clear that there is some differences. I like Be.Live TV for a lot of reasons, and especially since they've been really coming up with some really cool features and adding the ability to be able to interview people has been fantastic. Robin Phillips is on from Phoenix, California. I hate your guts. All right. But so many of you may not have been watching that broadcast. I don't know, but I was excited to see Robin. He's one of my favorite people in the entire world. And we were in the car together and I was excited. And I said, here I am in Phoenix, California. I don't know why I said that. I knew I wasn't in California because I had just flown to Phoenix. So I don't know. I don't know why that happened, but that's what I said. He will never let me forget it. And thought it was hysterical. So that's just it. Love you too, brother. And so Robin's again one of the great people in my life, and I really appreciate his friendship. So that's the update. I really wanted to get on and just make sure there wasn't a problem with my computer, because again, 2 attempts to get on with BlueJeans today made it me think, well, maybe there's something wrong with my computer. Maybe there's something wrong with my internet connection. I am hardwired back in. We're using the Ethernet from the modem back to my computer. If you recall, the other day I was doing a discussion on connectivity and those things that you can do to make sure that your connection is good. And one of those things, if you've noticed, if you were on that one, you saw how, because I wanted to show you the Ethernet wire, which I'm trying to show you here, but you can't quite see. There it is. And I wanted to show you it and what the connector looked like. And so when I unplugged it, my picture completely or dramatically changed and was horrible. And so one of the things you can do to make sure that your connection is good, so that your picture is clear and your sound is good, is to connect directly via an Ethernet wire to your modem and to your computer. That way your Wi-Fi isn't constantly looking for other signals, thereby using resources and then weakening the connection you have with the internet. Wi-Fi, there's so many things, like I talked about before, that is grabbing that signal and trying to use it and just making your signal that your computer is getting much, much less. By wiring to your modem, you are taking away the competition of the Wi-Fi, and you are making it so that your computer isn't searching for Wi-Fi the entire time that you're using it. So much, much better. And I think you can tell that the picture is a lot better. If I had a PowerPoint presentation, let me see if I can bring one up right now and show you the difference. If you were watching, and I know I promised you guys I wouldn't jump from subject to subject, but I just want to show you what I was talking about the other day. Hold on, I'm bringing up a keynote presentation. Let's do, where is it? Where's my connectivity one? I'll use the one that I was using the other day and show you, let's see, we'll do slide 6. So if I change my window here to, hold on. Close it, open it back up again. All right, keynote. And now show you my desktop. You'll see that now you can probably see the words a lot better than you could the other day. So if you're on, and when I went to that slide, because I was not wired into my modem, you can see now the letters of each one of the words, even the ones that aren't in bold. Where the other day it looked like script writing of some sort, some Chinese writing or of some sort, and it was very, very difficult to read. Where again, wiring your computer directly modem will make sure that your picture is clear enough that if you have a presentation that has words on it, that people can actually see it. So super, super important. All right, let me get rid of that screen. And there you go. So that's my discussion, a little bit of discussion about BlueJeans and Be.Live.TV. I hope that makes sense for you and helps you make your decision what you're going to use. I think really you can actually use both. You know, if you're doing a TV show where you're going to want to be interviewing somebody who also wants to share their screen and they may not have a Mimo Live, that they would have that ability to be able to share their screen because they're using your BlueJeans platform. And because they're in the same dashboard, they could actually share their screen regardless of what other software they may have on their computer. That in the BlueJeans platform, that they can actually share their screen. Now, on my screen, I can share my screen no matter what, whether I'm in BeLive.tv or in BlueJeans. The only reason I continue to use that .tv because it's just part of their name. So you want to make that consideration. If you're interviewing somebody and there's a chance that they may want to share your screen, then you're going to want to use BlueJeans or maybe even Zoom. Zoom allows you to share your screen. But you're not going to want to use Be.Live TV because they won't have that ability to share their screen unless they have a third-party application. If you are just doing a single broadcast and you have people that are on, that are talking to you and sharing, words of encouragement, or they have a question, then you want to make sure and highlight it and show it. Be.Live.tv is the only way you're going to be able to do that. And you can do it quickly, show it, and then bring it back down. If you want to be able to share a URL of some sort, or if they want to share a URL and then you want to show it on screen, then you're going to need to be on BeLive.tv. All right. So just make those considerations when you're choosing the platform you're going to use to be going live, and that will help you out. All right. Robin Phillips, have you used Zoom for your live shows? I have not yet. It's easy to share other screens. Yeah. And again, like I said, Zoom, I've used Zoom a lot for conference calls, conference meetings in our mastermind group and in other platforms. I've even done interviews where people have been using Zoom when they've interviewed me. And it's a great platform. It's really easy to use. I think Zoom has really come along. They were just a little behind BlueJeans though. And so BlueJeans for me is what they grabbed my attention because quickly and early on, in the life of Facebook Live, I was able to share my screen and interview people pretty quickly. Zoom has more recently come along. They have a solid platform that works really well, and I'm guessing that more people on the not corporate level know what Zoom is. BlueJeans has been around for a long time, which I didn't know, but only companies like Coca-Cola, Amazon, Facebook, and those types of companies of that size were using BlueJeans. And so even though they've been around a lot of time, not a lot of people know who they are. Usually you can still say BlueJeans in some circles and they go, what are you talking about? They have no idea. But Zoom, a good, strong company who has a good platform, very solid. I think Zoom is a great choice. I'm not sure of the pricing. I'm not even sure of the pricing of BlueJeans because luckily for me, I got in early on, and we have a little bit of a partnership going on there. And so I'm more than happy to even tell you the good and the bad. I've told you that lately I've been trying to use them and it hasn't been working. And I think they know that. At some point, they may get upset at me for when I speak the truth like that, but that's just the way it is. And they've also told me the good things they're coming out with, and I think that that's something that I'm excited about, to see what it is that they're going to be sharing with their platform to all of us to be able to use pretty soon. All right, so that's it. Just want to get on and give you guys some tips on that, and I appreciate Charmaine and Robin joining me, and Robin especially from Phoenix, California. I just really appreciate him coming on. Charmaine, thank you again. Great questions, and I will be looking into eCam, and I might have even brought it up on the other computer and started to look at it, and just did not finish my research on them. But I will definitely look into them and see what's going on. All right, that is it. You guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you. I have maybe I'll be able to do a broadcast in the morning or in the evening tomorrow. But if not, I'll probably won't see you until next week. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.